I want to make a quick video about uh, an Arduino experience with Copilot. A buddy of mine is wanting to have random lights throughout his railroad town. And he saw a video on YouTube of someone doing just that. So he bought some Arduinos, Arduino Nanos, and asked me to come over and write the software for him. And I went into Copilot. I gave a prompt saying, you know what? Given an array of pins uh, in the setup, loop over, setting the pin mode to output, and then in the main loop, every variable seconds, loop over the lights and set them randomly on or off. Hit go or return, and it wrote this code. The only thing I asked it to do was this number, this calculated constant was declared as a constant, and I just thought it would be easier for my friend to not worry about this and make it calculated. It's a compile time constant, and it just worked. So if you're struggling with your Arduino code, or particularly the C and C++ syntax, give Copilot a try. It wrote this code within seconds, and I just had a minor code review change that was unnecessary. So, my friend's laptop has a busted keyboard, which made coding on it rather difficult. So I said, you know what, I'll write the code on my laptop and then we'll just transfer it over when needed. And so I looked up the Arduino clone that he purchased, and I went into the board manager. That's tools. I always forget where this is. Somewhere in here. There it is, board manager, and I found his board, and I went to say build, compile, and run, and I got a bad processor error, which means that, and I had to look it up, and Copilot told me exactly what that error was. And it turns out that particular vendor has not written or compiled for the M1 Mac. Now, I've had this Mac since, for a while, and since 2021. And I've not once encountered a compatibility issue with anything until now. So I was able to compile it, make certain that it compiled, but when it came to uploading to the actual device, we had to do it from his laptop. I found that rather annoying. And the other part that didn't sit well was I tried to make this a standard template library array, and it turns out that particular board does not support a standard template library. So we had to just go straight old-fashioned C. But it works, and his eyes lit up when he saw all his lights turning on and off. It was pretty cool. That's it, and thank you. Bye bye.